What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Baltimore Orioles versus Los Angeles Angels Major League Baseball matchup going down Thursday, March 28th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels. And for the Los Angeles Angels, well, it's going to be a new look Los Angeles Angels team. As you know, now you obviously have to deal with life without Shohei Ohtani, and there was always the possibility, and there was always a strong possibility that he was going to leave. And it was just unfortunate for the Angels that he ended up leaving, and he also went across town to play for the Dodgers at that as well, which kind of makes it sting a little bit. But it doesn't change the fact that you can't change the past. And now it's going to be up to the Angels to sort of move on and get through life without Shohei Ohtani. But it starts right here. And I mean, the key for the Angels going forward is going to be health. I mean, this was a team that always seemed to be banged up last year, especially at the top end of the rotation. Guys like I should say at the top end of the batting order, guys like Mike Trout has been dealing with injuries for the better part of his career now. You had to rely on guys like Mickey Moniak. Anthony Rendon has been, pretty much out of the lineup more than he's been in it since joining the Angels and signing that huge contract. Logan O'Hoppe was having a great year before dealing with injury last year. So it's all about staying healthy for this Angels team, but I still think they're right now a piece or two away from being a year or two away, and I just have a feeling this is going to be another disappointing year for the Angels. Even though it's the start of the Ron Washington era in LA, I just think that it's going to be tough. But for the opener, we do see Patrick Sandoval listed as the starter here. And, solid lefty for the Angels last year. It was a nice middle part of that Angel rotation. He did have a respectable record last year, 7-13, a 4.11 ERA. But I think a lot of those losses just came to the fact that his offense would let him down more often than not, even if he had a good outing. I mean, still had a bunch of quality starts, but now he's got to pick it all up, dust it off, and now go up against an Orioles team that opened a lot of eyes last season for sure. I mean, this was a team that hadn't really delivered all that much in past years, but got back to the mountain in the AL East. They were the AL East champions for the first time in a long time. The first time since 2014, actually, that the Orioles had won the division title. Yeah, Gunnar Henderson win Rookie of the Year. Brandon Hyde won Manager of the Year. Fortunately, it didn't result in very much postseason success. It was their first trip back to the playoffs, and since the 2016 season when they lost the wild card game against the Blue Jays, but they got swept out by the Rangers in the first round, but in the ALDS. But looking at the run the Rangers went on, maybe it's not the worst thing that could have happened for this team. And I think they're only going to get better with time. And now you see the new acquisition for the Orioles and Corbin Burnes getting the start here, coming over from Milwaukee in a trade. And it's just, I think, a smart move from the Orioles' perspective, because the concern for me last year with the Orioles was starting pitching and having a bunch of unproven starters. John Means is hoping to be back in the lineup sooner rather than later. You did have guys like Kyle Bradish step up, but even Grayson Rodriguez came in as well. He started off cold, but then he picked it up. But Burnes gives the Orioles a name brand in that starting rotation. A guy that perennially is in the conversation for the Cy Young. I mean, he won the Cy Young in 2021 and was in Cy Young voting in the top 10 each of the last two seasons as well. I think he helps provide a boost from the get-go here. I just think the Orioles are the better team, and even if the Angels are healthy, I think that the vibes are good in Baltimore, and I think that this Orioles team's got some points to prove this season. So give me the Baltimore Orioles and the money line in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.